Alright, welcome everybody. So today we're going to talk about the carcass feeders. So I have a couple set up here in Verhonia, and I have a couple set up in Mississippi for some alligators. I haven't had super great luck with the alligators, but I have got one or two to feed off of it, so that's something. Now, this is really cool because the lions, to me, are a little bit harder to hunt because they're always up in the bush and they're hard to find. I mean, I guess if you really know where they're at and you're looking for them and all that, I've never really hunted them. I mean, I've shot a few, but I mainly tend to go to the Cape Buffalo or the kudu or something like that. But I never really spent much time messing with them. So they feed, says 0 to 400 and 400, so 4 to 8. I like to pick around 630, something like that. And with this carcass feeder, it hasn't let me down yet. I've actually had a couple. I've shot females off of it, and I've had a few males. Now I
You've got
don't
the
know.
hunter's sense. Follow those tracks.
I don't know if you sit here long enough, if another one will show up. I do know though, it seems like just in my testing, if you shoot her, more than likely there will be another one have a warning call. I've never been able to see them. I haven't been able to spot them. But so far, it is 100% reliable that there will be a lion on it. So I think I've shot more females than males, but last time I shot, I think he was a 6 off of this. And then I actually had a 7 over here. I was running up to it and it scared him. I guess he was in that. And then I shot him. So if you're trying to get a lion, or maybe you want to get a diamond one, or you just want to hunt them, if they're just harder to, because this is guaranteed that they're going to be here. We'll go ahead and take a shot on her. And then she's just going to go, punk, ta-da. Alright, that's that. We'll see what happens. We might spook one up. What is that? That's water buffalo down there. Or Cape buffalo. Anyway, we'll pick this one up. I've got one more feeder. We'll go to it. It's primarily had females on it. This one I've shot some males off of it. Like I said, I've just kind of started messing with it. But I just think it's cool because to me, the lions are harder to hunt. Tigers, I've shot a few tigers. I haven't tried to set this up on them, but I definitely will. Like I said, I got this one, then we'll go to the other one, and then we're going to switch them. We're going to go over to Mississippi, and I'll show you the alligators. I think the alligators kind of cool, too. Like, the crocodiles on Emerald are really easy to hunt because they're just laying on the beach. They're not hard to get to. But it seems like, to me, the... But it seems like to me that, like, alligators are harder to hunt too, like, because it's so swampy, it's so hard to see them. So I generally don't hunt them. I don't hunt them. I don't hunt tigers. I don't. Look at all that. Chasing. So strike chasing after that. And I don't know how long. Like I said, I don't know if you can sit up there and another one will come in. No, I'm not really sure. But we're gonna go. So I've got one. So if you want to set up a carcass feeder right here, go right here. And there's always a lion right here. And the reason I know that is because I got killed by one. There was one right here and it got me. And then I've got another one set up down here. This is kind of lion territory. I think these are all lion drink zones here. But we're going to jet down here to this one. Let's see if we can get it on. I think I've only got females off of this one. But, you know, whatever. Lion's a lion. It will change. The feeders will change. So it's kind of like you gotta like do some herd management, but really, for what I've noticed, when you're doing the feeders, you got to shoot everything because if you just leave the females and you only shoot the males, then your feeders are probably gonna be done because you won't be able to do anything. Every time you shoot one off of your feeder, though, or female, it just re-rolls the dice, then you could get something different. I've noticed that with the black bear. I've kind of got a black bear grind set up with just feeders only, and yeah, you get some females on there, you shoot them, and you'll end up with a male. So there's not a female. But this will get you males too. But it's just I think it's kind of cool that you can actually just get a chance to hunt tiger, lions. Yeah, she shouldn't go very far. That's 375 shot. Well, she's already went far, and I thought she would. There she crashed out. All right, so we're gonna run over here and pick her up, and then we are gonna jet over to Mississippi, and I'll show you them. Alligators. So they're like 6 to 8:30, but I didn't have anything on my actual feeder. And then it's 20 to 0000. So I did like 22, and they were on the feeders then. It was just one. You could see them; they'll swim up to it and just kind of sit there by it. It says they're eating, but I don't really know. But it gives you a chance to shoot an alligator. I mean, I just got an actual diamond. I got a legendary diamond setting these up. It actually come out of the water at me. So that's kind of crazy. I think I have. I don't think I did. I think that's my first one. I don't think I've had it. This is the only diamond alligator. I think I got an albino one. Maybe. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, I was just setting up these feeders and boom, it come out. It wasn't eating on the feeder. Mississippi. We got our time set to 2200. And we're going to cruise over here to our other carcass feeder. We're going to see if we got an alligator or not. We'll see what happens here. I've got two of them set up. There it is. See, there you go. That's a decent one. That's a 6, so that's not bad. Now I have had some actual mythical animals come up on feeders. Not an alligator or anything so far. I haven't had anything legendary yet. That kind of sucks where he's at. We'll see if we can put it right between his leg. Open it. It should be done. Their eyes are so creepy, they glow. Alright, we'll go over here. Got a tent set up there. Just because it's so hard to get across the river, that's the only reason I set a tent over here to come up. Over here and get him. Nice little gator. So, not too bad. Now I've got another one set up over here. We'll go test it out, see what we get. I actually had one swim up on it. I didn't. They wasn't there already. I was just sitting there, just kind of waiting. I could see some out there in the distance. I was curious, and they come up to it. So it's kind of cool. Where is my feeder? I stand at that way. Now there is other alligators that will be laying around over here where I set this at. I don't really know why I picked this area. I think it was just because it was this home or this actual base was really close to the swamp, so that's kind of why I just picked it and took a shot at it. But it does. Where's the feeder? I gotta find the feeder. But it does. It does actually have. It has gators in it, so works out really good. There it is. We got any gator? We ain't got nobody on it. I just. I don't know why I ain't got nobody. They had two in there last time. Had a female come up to it, and there was a male just kind of sitting there. He didn't. He didn't come up. He just went down under the water. Yeah, there ain't nothing here this time. Like I said, they seem like they're a little more finicky to get them to come up to it, but they do work. I haven't tested anything else with them. Uh, the lions, it works really good. I'm probably gonna set more of those up for lions, maybe a couple more of them. On Verhonia, I got a couple of different things going. I'm testing the actual mineral block salt lick, whatever it is. That's awesome. I like that. That works really well. But I'll make a different video for every one of these. That way we can talk about them and how they work and all that stuff, rather than just making a bundled up, throw it in there real quick video. And yeah, I mean, as far as setting them up too, I mean, I don't know if you haven't messed with any of the feeders, you pick where you want to set it at, and you just stake it down on the ground. It's the same with any of them; they're all the same. And then you have to put feed in and decide what you want. With the new update, which is really cool, they've done this, so you can select this feeder, and then you can go ahead and you can refill it. So we're gonna go ahead and refill remotely. This feeder isn't gonna really help that much because there's only so you can refill it remotely. You don't have to be at it, but it shows you some of the feeders actually have multiple options of what goes in them, and it will tell you what it will track. So that's kind of cool because with the last feeder DLC there was options, and it's like, well, what's the difference? I don't know what it does, and it was kind of confusing. Now it tells you, so that's really cool. So if you're not really sure, or you know that there's something that you do want to hunt, that one's about empty. Somebody's eating all the stuff. That is one thing that I have noticed with the feeders. They go empty quickly. You can see I've got all these are going empty. These are probably deer. Let's see, 20